5 of their last 6. Damon, we start with Cam Spencer, Cedric Coward, Billy, we wish you all the best. For almost 2 months with a strained calf.
Well, that's at the head. It's the head. I'm going to tell you this much. Number one, I'm rooting for your Eagles. That's going to let you know the air ball there to start. I'm rooting for. Where the heck have you been? He said he's just happy to be back.
He said he planted, he felt the twinge. He said, well, let me see how painful this is. It was very painful. Clowney with the air ball on the other end. Spencer. Delivery, Landale on the kick out. It got deflected, but Coward with the floater in the lane. And Cedric Coward, a 13.9 rebound game against Oklahoma City, had his potential game winner blocked by Alex Caruso to end the game and complete the 21-point comeback for Oklahoma City.
Well, the other thing you notice with this Brooklyn Nets team is one of the few teams that Wolf all gets there to the rim. Such a talented, gifted big in Wolf. This is one of the few times where the Grizzlies look across and there's a team that can match them in size starting the basketball game.
Yeah, Gilman is their point, but he is 6'8". They do have good size. It's a very young basketball team. Coward steps inside the arc to the restricted area. No. Landale volleys it back up and in.
So Landale, he talked about, Rob Fisher said, I do have to roll to the basket. Well, he's gotten 2 rolls to the basket, and both of those rolls, he's been able to then kick the ball out and then allow the Grizzlies to create offense.
Clowney will try a 3 and knock it down. This Brooklyn team, the only team that shoots a higher percentage of shots from 3 is Golden State. They love the 3 ball. That is what they do primarily. Jaren on the move, had his jersey grabbed, missed the shot in tight. Jaren got the ball back, but then missed it, then tapped it, and still couldn't get it. Rebound to Claxton. And Jaren had his jersey pulled. Clowney. Oh, wow, it's been feast or famine.
Well, the thing is,
this is a Nets team. They allow you only 85 shot attempts per game. Coward.
Great cut, great cut. And the one thing that has been an issue, though, for this Brooklyn Nets team is on the defensive side, awareness of where players are, and the Grizzlies exposed it.
Man with a drive all the way to the bucket. Man was traded by Atlanta to Brooklyn in a draft day deal. At 29, he is the oldest. Net and a 3-point make. There's Jock Landale. Well done, Rob Fisher.
Yeah, great report there. Landale showing both aspects here early.
So with Man being the oldest net at 29, interesting stat. Clowney, no finish, rebound Coward. Brooklyn and Orlando are the only 2 teams in the league. 100% of their points are scored by players under 30. Kick ball, and that will go over to Brooklyn.
Over and pressure. He still is able to make the right pass.
11 assists in the last game. Claxton, good defense by Landale, then the defensive rebound. Spencer, an early delivery. A Coward 3 is through. Cedric Coward.
So you're talking about learning from that Oklahoma City game. It was like Cedric Coward, a man on a mission to start this game.
Yeoman at 6'8". Clowney around and out. Rebound Coward, second leading rookie rebounder in the NBA.
Good thing for him is, though, he can rebound and push the basketball to start the Grizzlies break.
Rebound and run. Jaren one-on-one. Wolf hedges, and Jaren lost the ball. Picked up by Wolf.
Oh, that'd be a charge.
And a blocking foul is called on Cedric Coward.
It looked like Wolf lowered that shoulder.
Line shoot-a pair, 86% from the line. And he has really come on for Brooklyn.
He had only picked a big that's going to go into the post. But he's really a guard.
Right.
That's just in a big man's body, and he plays just that way.
Yeah, he is a very good distributor for a big man. And Spencer, pressured by Man, able to spin away. Landale rolling to the rim. Has to gather himself, put off glass and down.
Cam has made 3 fantastic passes to Landale on his rolls to the basket.
And already has 4 assists. He's on a 12-game streak of 5 or more assists. Man with the dish. Ball mishandled, and ball to the floor, and Landale goes down under to pick it up.
I like what you did there, Petey.
I like that. I like that you recognized it.
Come on, Petey. I don't miss any. I might have been watching this game, but these ears are intent when you're talking.
You are locked in. Jalen Wells with a miss. 5 gone by here, first quarter. Wolf into the spin. Good maneuver, but no finish. Spencer in transition will try a 3. That comes up short.
Sometimes I like for someone else to handle, to give Cam an opportunity to get a clean look. He's working so hard handling the basketball. Sometimes that would then get into his offense.
Gilman airballs the 3.
I think that's like the 3rd or 4th air ball for the Nets here in this first quarter.
Well, it's an early game. Coward for 3. Bango! Cedric Coward.
Unless it may be early for everyone else, but for Cedric, it's 7 p.m.
What is it Yogi Berra said? It gets late early. Set a double-figure first quarter, and the Grizzlies a 9-point lead. Clowney will try another 3. Knocks that one down. Noah Clowney shooting 32% from beyond the arc, making his 30th consecutive start. He had only started 24 games his first 3 seasons in Brooklyn. Aldama, deep position for 2.
Right now, the Grizzlies taking advantage of the bad weak side defense. Remember I said the problem with the Nets' awareness. They're not picking up the rollers to the basket, and the rollers are making them pay.
Mann's got a clean look, but misses that 3. Wells runs down the rebound. Well, defense has been a real problem for Brooklyn here in the month of January. They've lost 4 or 5. Yes, 3 is through again. Timeout, Brooklyn. BYU. Wolf out of the game. Cam Thomas is in, and Thomas has had a good run off the bench.
Part of Yeoman got introduced to the Jalen Wells experience defensively. He was not a factor at all with Jalen Wells to start the game.
Toloco, Williams, and Caldwell Pope in. Jaren will go to the free throw line for a pair.
A rhythm offensively of how he can be to get a rhythm. First shot of the game was a drive finish in the paint.
Jaren knocks down 2 free throws. Well, Brooklyn has lost 2 in a row, 5 of the last 6. Their only win notable, they beat Denver at Barclays Center. Nets, one of a handful of teams that have a better road record than home record. Clowney's
only shooting 3s at this point. He's only taking 1 shot. He's taking 7 shots. 6 of them have been from the 3-point line.
I think it's 49% of their attempts overall are from 3. That pass deflected. Jaren whips it into the corner. An Aldama 3. Bango! Grizzlies 5 of 7 from the long line to start the game.
And set up there with the cross court with the left by Jaren.
8 assists on 10 baskets for the Grizzlies. But this Nets team, they're coming off a loss to the Clippers 121-105. Clippers led it wire to wire. Clippers shot almost 60% from the floor. Gilman for 3. Got it. Yegor Gilman, 9th among rookies, averaging 10.5 a game. Caldwell Pope. That 3 is short. KCP's night was cut short against Oklahoma City. Took a shot to the jaw and was not able to return. Aldama pulls off the miss by Thomas.
Nice pass.
Ooh. And no continuation. The foul came earlier in the possession. Action of the afternoon. Cedric Coward is back on the floor. And then a throwaway, a misconnection. Martin on the feed. Traore, no. Day'Ron Sharp misses the follow, but got the rebound back. Martin lines up a 3. Down the well it goes.
Well, this is how the Brooklyn Nets stay in games, partner, and how, because they are highly competitive. They never worry about what the scoreboard says. They just continue to play the game, and by doing that, give themselves chances, as they are doing right here, making a comeback.
Consecutive turnovers by the Grizzlies. Cam Thomas banks it in, and the Grizzlies take an early timeout here, second quarter. Well, the Grizzlies this year
I was flexing, so.
You were too?
But the camera did not get me. Hey, you know, when you talked to Coach Isolo before the game, Pete, and asked him about tonight's game, he said the #1 thing tonight is right now because we're making the mistakes that are causing this comeback.
Now the Grizzlies 5 turnovers leading to 8 Brooklyn points. The Grizzlies 58 turnovers in their last 3 games, and when you need to stop a run, go to Jaren Jackson Jr.
Well, the other issue for the Grizzlies, they said when teams are able to make these runs back at them, the attention to detail starts to wane just a little bit, and that's what Coach T.I. was talking about in that last timeout.
Gigi.
It's a big matchup here for Gigi Jackson, and they have been putting him in these type of scenarios since he has come back of being a major defender of the opposing team's better player.
And a good job, I thought, there against Thomas.
Kept his feet moving the entire time and then contested without fouling.
Jaren had it poked away. Day'Ron Sharpe has made a difference. Martin drives and banks it in. I'll tell you what, Day'Ron Sharpe has made a big difference since he's come into the game, far more than Nick Claxton did.
Well, the thing is, he is an athletic big, and he moves his feet extremely well, so he can move his feet with Jaren out on the perimeter.
Should be a defensive 3-second call against Traore.
But here you can't do that.
It's the 19th overall pick by Brooklyn. You look at Jordi Fernandez. He actually updates soon on Edey's condition.
See what I mean? Point about the move, the feet. Look at
Yes.
that. Jaren with the pump fake. He played the pump fake and still was able to get his feet down.
And
then
Jaren,
contested.
the 3. Landale offensive rebound. He hooks and hits. Got the rebound over Martin. And the follow basket makes it a 9-point game.
And Landale's going to have to continue to do that because if they're going to use Sharpe on Jaren, that means that he is going to be dealing with Wilson, who is severely undersized, and Landale can get those offensive rebounds.
Landale's averaging almost 3 offensive rebounds a game. Day'Ron Sharpe with the hook.
You said it, partner. He has made a major difference here since coming off the bench.
This is a guy who only averages 7.5 points a game. He's got 6 already.
So Landale will have the mismatches. There's another mismatch here and foul getting to the basket.
Up and under. Landale goes to the hook shot fairway.
Why he's having success now.
Lead is 9. Sharpe on the give to Cam Thomas. Wilson, baseline. Corner 3. Traore with a miss. And the Grizzlies were able to get the rebound, and Day'Ron Sharpe went down. He wasn't happy with the lack of a whistle, but over the top, too far for Landale.
Well, they had it too, partner.
Cam Thomas averaging just under 20 a game.
Good D.
Traore lobs and Sharpe finishes. Day'Ron Sharpe. He's gone for double figures in 2 of the last 4. He's en route tonight. He's got 8 early. Jaren spins into a double team, draws a foul. And converts the free throw there. You saw Michael. And converts the free throw there. You saw Michael Porter Jr. who's averaging 26 a game.
With a lesser role, or do you want to be in this situation with a major role and not really knowing if you'll have an opportunity to compete in the playoffs?
Yeoman back in the game for Brooklyn. Jaren with 8-6 coming from the free throw line and a travel on Cam Thomas. Caldwell Pope, the ball fake, the long 2, got it. Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Such a beautiful ball fake, and the art of the mid-range, partner. 1 dribble pull-up. Wow, it's a throwback there, Kenny.
There aren't that many guys that are really good at it, but man, they're great to have, and that's deflected out by Vince. It'll stay with Brooklyn, 9 to shoot.
Still playing sound basketball.
Yeoman with 5 to shoot. Out of the corner, a tough turnaround 3. Oh my! Tyrese Martin.
So much we talk about the Grizzlies having a dominating bench. Nice move, Martin. Drag the foot. But the thing is, this from the 3-point line, 3 for 3.
And this is a Nets team that shoots just 33% off their bench.
And we haven't talked about
Clowney
The thing is, while we're not even talking about Cam Thomas being the guy that is doing it from the bench for them.
Yeah, Martin averages 7.5. But he has caught fire here, and Brooklyn is within 5.
I think the other thing that has happened here is picked up the defensive pressure, forcing the Grizzlies a little bit further out on the floor to execute.
Landale for 3. Bango. Well, that's something Tomas Cicelo mentioned in pregame. He said this is one of the most aggressive ball pressure defenses we'll see all year. Clowney lost it out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies, says Ed Malloy.
I think we had a replay.
Oh, I'm sorry. So intent upon telling the other story. I was wondering why you were whistling. Claxton and 1. You know who's in the replay center today?
Yeah, boy.
Aldama drives, foul line floater. Yes. Got the roll.
This will be big here for this Grizzlies team. You always say, how will they finish out? Well, this isn't all the way at the finish quarter, but this is the get you to the finish. And can they keep it? Petey was just a little bit off.
Koloko rebounds the missed free throw. Aldama drives, foul line floater. Yes. Got the roll.
This will be big here for this Grizzlies team. You always say, how will they finish out? Well, this isn't all the way at the finish quarter, but this is the get you to the finish. And can they keep this double-digit lead as you get to those final 2 minutes of the second quarter? Good hands here by Kenny.
KCP knocks it out of bounds. 9. Illegal screen, Gilman.
5 turnovers for 12 points here in this second quarter.
Yeah, it's been an issue. Vince misses. Koloko saves. Fresh 14. Vince.
Nice pass.
Great find, but Christian's little leaner won't fall. Yeah, the Grizzlies, they're minus 11 in points off turnovers. Gilman. And now Wolf against Aldama. Wolf. That's out of bounds, and it's Grizzlies ball. Statistically speaking, the number that the Grizzlies want to hit tonight, Koloko, oh, what a block by Clowney, but a good recovery by Koloko, and a timeout taken by Brooklyn. The number you want to get to is 110. Brooklyn has won only 1 game all year.